Welcome back, everyone. Farmer Cap here for episode 2 of Frontier. I don't know how you guys liked the first episode yet because, well, I'm recording this immediately after the second one. So all I've done off camera is fast forwarded into the next month. We're at the beginning of the next month here, and I've gotten one load of lumber here. And if we take a look, let's go over, where's the, oh, it's over this way, that's right. If we take a look in here, open our production menu, our furniture factory is slow but surely making furniture. That is great. However, I made a very serious calculation error, and I'll explain that error now. Well, there's no furniture out here yet, which is just the way it is. There's no furniture out here yet. In the month, it's produced 1,000 liters of furniture. And if we look at the production menu itself, it will produce 288 times 5. That is about 1440, I think is what I calculated. 288 times 5, which will make us about $5,000 to $6,000 a month if we're lucky. So the problem with that is, if we go to our loans, paying off our 2 loans is more than $5,000 or $6,000 a month. So we're going to quickly be bankrupt before either of those get paid off. This could take so long to make furniture. So that was my bad. So I went back to the bank. I explained what was going on. I said, we have a good venture here. Everything's going well. By the way, we did make one payment. That's why those amounts are down. And I begged and pleaded, and they gave me a $100,000 extension on my 10-year loan, basically. Still 10% interest, so we're screwed, but thankfully it only added $1,400 extra a month we have to pay. So we need the money. And the reason I got that $100,000 extension is because we have no choice, I think, but to buy the sawmill up here. We can get forestry products going, but we need to actually be able to make some money. So the forestry or the sawmill should be able to make us enough. And again, I can sell logs if I wanted to sell some wood, but I think that we will also run out of logs at some point if we keep relying on that to pay back those loans. So, yeah, I don't want to rely on that. Again, I said I wanted to do this through production. So even though we're a little stretched right now, and the bank knows that, and the bank is, I think, a little nervous about it, but we are going to make this happen. We're going to make it happen. We need to take, yep, and then we need to take, I think this road on the left is theoretically quicker. It's straight back over to the sawmill. Yeah, we're gonna have to go off-road anyways eventually, so we might as well. That might be quicker. Let's just go for it. See how bad this is. Because obviously we have to, yeah, the dirt here, and then this is just more dirt we're gonna need to clear. Which again, I don't know if we're gonna be able to clear any dirt this episode. We'll kind of see. There's probably gonna be a fair amount of this series, since I'm trying to keep the series short in terms of episode amount, so I don't want to have like 100 episodes of this series, which easily on this map you could have 100 episodes. Again, I want to stick to about 15 to 25 is kind of my range. I'm thinking we're going to be pushing it. I might even be unlucky and have to go to 30, but again, I want to keep the series short, and the only reason for that is I want to be able to get the series out there, enjoy it, get to play on the map as much as I want to, and then hopefully move on to more maps, because there's a lot of nice maps out right now. So that's kind of the goal here. So there might be a lot of stuff that kind of has to happen off camera. But again, you guys don't really want to probably watch. Some of you guys actually, I think, do probably. But for the most part, I think most of you guys don't want to watch me just log away for 12 hours and 17 episodes and us not make any progress for 17 episodes. This is the problem. Come on, you can do it. But yeah, you guys want to see progress. You guys want to see how we're going to do this. How are we going to make this multi-million-dollar industry? How we're going to be industry giants, which I decided to name the series that. The Industry Giant series. So we're trying to become an industrial giant, and that's why I didn't want to sell the logs as just logs. I want to sell them as a product. I want to make them into something. That's the purpose of what we're doing. This, we're gonna have to clear some of this. It's gonna be ridiculous. We could, I guess, theoretically just shove it off to the side of the road, which actually I don't know if it'll let me collect this. I might just have to get permission to collect some of this stuff up here. But anyhow, here we are, Miller's Sawmill, which is great. We need the money that this place will hopefully produce for us. Pull up here. Open this gate up, and let's go in here. Let's just purchase it while we're out and about of our car. So I think right there we should be able to purchase it. Yes, we will purchase it. Okay, 100 grand. So now, well, actually, we can just access it right here. 3120. So these are going to go through logs a lot faster and produce a lot more products a lot quicker. So I will do the math on which of these. I'm going to deactivate all these for now. I just want to do the one that's going to make us the most money for right now, because I think if we do multiples, it's going to divide the profit. So I'll do the math on that off camera to decide. They're probably all very similar, actually. But I'll do some math on which one's actually going to make us the most money. But let's get this in here. I think if we just pull across this, it'd be much easier to unload here. And we can obviously get some of this dirt out of the yard. I think you have to buy the land to move some of this dirt. It's all off. That part at least is not on. So I'm hoping we can pick it up. It's not our land, but I'm hoping we can pick it up. We'll have to see. Okay, we put all that wood in there. So now inside of our sawmill, let's just go. This will be easier here. Inside of our sawmill, this can hold also a lot more wood too. So we can probably get in our 3 loads and log those into here. So I can keep working. That'll give me something to do off camera as well. And do all that sort of thing. But yeah, I'll do the math and see which one of these is probably the best option for us in terms of what we should do. But unfortunately, we just have to have both of these guys running or we're not going to make it. We're just not going to be able to do it. So we own 2 production facilities and we are $700,000 in debt. So yeah. And we have enough money in the bank to pay 1 more month. And the next month we will be absolutely out. So we have to make a sale of some kind. So hopefully we'll have enough produced to at least make a couple payments or make a payment. And kind of break even. So we'll have to do probably a partial load of just whatever products we got. And that just might have to be what we have to do. And we'll have to make it work. And then somehow we need to clear this stupid dirt out of here. But yeah, so I will keep working along. I'm going to get that sawmill filled up with some stuff and maybe look into a solution for the dirt. But again, the priority right now is to make sure we don't completely go bankrupt right off the bat here. So yeah, I'm going to keep chugging away. I'm going to keep doing some more logging and get that stuff done. All right, everyone. It is the end of October, and we do not have enough to make our loan payment tonight, so this is where things are going to get interesting. I think we should have enough products. If we go over here, we'll take a look here. So we have 3 pallets of furniture, but that is it. That is it. This thing is making furniture, which is great. It's taking a long time to do it, but it's doing it. And if we go into the production menu, which if I go over here, we should be able to do that. Open production. What can you do in here? Oh, interesting. Okay. We have plenty of wood here. It's still producing what it can. It's doing all that sort of different stuff. And then furniture is slowly getting made, which is great. So it's happening. It's just taking a while. So we're going to grab these 3 pallets of furniture and sell them off, which actually... and the other thing too, I should say, we've been manufacturing planks. Can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but this one you actually lose money, I think it is. Yeah, this one you actually lose money producing beams as opposed to selling the wood. This one you just don't make a lot. This one you make the most, which still isn't great, but it's pretty good. So there we go. We're still producing a lot of planks. Yeah, a lot of planks up there. I did fill this all up to 109 with my last load, which is great. So we have plenty of wood in there. And honestly, it's not going through the wood that fast. So this will last us actually quite a ways or quite a long time. So everything's doing good, but we need to find a place to sell both of these. So if we take a look, let's go up here. Oh, and the other thing too about pallets, I didn't even think about this. You can sell them for $600 per 1,000 liters, obviously, but you actually also can buy them in the store under pallets in here for $1,000 for, I think it's $1,000 for 1,000 liters. I gotta go check here. We scroll down to them. They're not very far up the row here. Oh, we're already way past them, I bet. Yep. They're right here. There we are. $1,000 for 1,000 liters. Okay, so 1,000 per 1,000. So $1 a liter, basically. So any of the other productions that required pallets, we could probably do that pretty easily as well. Okay, $39.60 is a good price. The best price is the supermarket right now, which is probably what we're gonna have to do. So the supermarket is where at on here. It's got to be close to us, I would think. Oh, actually, it might be over here. Supermarket. Okay. So we might drive the furniture over there, sell it, and then come up here to pick up our pallets, or our planks, excuse me, up here. I'm betting a supermarket does not take planks. They do not. And what's the best place to sell it? Carpentry. Well, we can't really sell it or do ourselves. The construction site would be the next best one, so they probably want the planks. That makes sense. And then export by train is terrible. I also talked to some people about the dirt. So we go down here to dirt. If I can find it. Dirt. There we go. The construction site says I'll buy it on here, and then there's the Northern Railroad, which if I tag that, where's that sell point at? It should be, I bet you it's outside the, maybe it's not. No, it's up there. Okay, yeah, so that's railway to the north. Is there 2 railway sell points? No, just railway to the north. So the railway, so we have to sell it that way. Let me untag that real quick, because it's bothering me. We have to sell dirt. I talked to the construction site. They don't want any more dirt. The reason they dumped all the dirt out onto our property before we owned it was because they didn't want it. So anyhow, and all that junk that's next to our property, they said that they can get that removed for us at some point. So they said, yeah, they said they'll get that removed for us since we bought the land. But they said yeah, they're probably gonna have to charge us for it maybe. So we'll see. Hopefully they don't charge us too much for it. But yeah. So anyhow, let's get this furniture sold off, and then let's get those planks picked up and sell those off, because I think that's going to be what we're going to need to do to pay our bills today. So we'll sell what we can. And actually, you know what? What we could do, since we don't have a lot of furniture, and I think the planks will be sufficient. Let's wait, let's wait until we get a good price on furniture. So let's actually not even sell the furniture off right now. Let's just go. Keep opening course play. I'm actually probably going to remove course play and put auto drive in here, because I think we're going to do a lot of deliveries and such like that. So that's probably gonna be what we would want instead. But yeah, oh wow, there's a lot of congestion here at the gate. Let's get going here. We'll get this way. But yeah, we'll drive up. Let's go pick up all of those planks, and then we're gonna go ahead and get those sold off, which would be great. So I'm gonna drive up there. You guys have seen me drive. I'm just gonna bring you guys back in once I get up to the sawmill here in a second. All right, we're pulling in here, and I also have done some thinking about our dirt problem. And I think I have a good plan to at least get the bulk of it out of the way. So I'll talk about that here in a bit. But let's go ahead and grab all these planks. We have a lot of planks here. This should... Oh, X to turn on auto load. What a roller coaster there. Yep, I don't know. There might... Oh, it is auto loading them. Okay. It might just be really far away from... Okay, this works definitely different than the one I used on No Man's Land. But that is a-okay. So if we can't get those guys loaded up. There we go. Which is fine. This does not matter. Take a look at it. It says we can open the curtain, can't we? See the curtain's opening anywhere, but there are pallets, well, kind of pallets inside. But it doesn't matter. As long as they're on here, that is fine. That is a-okay. As long as they are on here. We have... Oops. Get back in there. Turn... Here we go. Turn on. Okay, perfect. Auto load's off. Okay, so to the construction site we go. 18,000 liters, which I think they should sell for, what is it? Just over 2,000 a piece. This should get us like $36,000, which will be plenty to cover the next few loan payments, actually. So that's good. Our factory is doing well for us. We should have just originally invested in the sawmill, but that's fine. The other thing I thought about, too, that we could do is... If I can stay on the road here. The dirt's driving me crazy. The other thing I thought about us doing, too, as well... I think, obviously, our next project is going to be clear the dirt, which the dirt's not going to make us a crap ton of money or anything like that. We're not going to become wealthy off of selling the dirt. But I think the next thing we're going to do after that for productions is maybe do some greenhouses. And then I'd also like to, at some point, maybe buy a multi-fruit silo and then start knocking out harvesting contracts. And then just keeping all the leftovers. So eventually when we have something that can produce something with those products, we can do something with them. And we have plenty of room. We should be able to put those on our plot. And then we also need to maybe plant some more trees on our plot to be able to continue our forestry work as well. Because obviously we're doing pretty good on the forestry stuff right now as it's going about. We also can build more factories. There's nothing against that in my rules or anything like that. This actually looks like a really nice area for like a factory right there. That would be a really good place for us to maybe build our own sawmill setup, maybe? I don't know if you can even buy that land, to be honest with you. Right next to that, right there. Oh, you can. Beautiful. It's only $60,000, and that's with the price jacked up a little bit. So that might be a good spot to just build some production facilities or something along those lines. It looks like you can buy most of the land here, and that I think is a farm. But I don't know if, since we didn't start a new farm mode, if it actually is set up as a farm right now or not. Sorry, I muted my mic for a second because I had to sneeze. Happens. Okay, it is set up as a farm, which is nice. That means there's a silo up there. So if we bought, how much does that cost? 55,000. That's with it really jacked up. We might actually just buy that chunk of land and accept the silo on it. That might be cheaper than building our own silo, to be honest. Okay, the construction place. This is... One of these will take the materials. One of these will. I've seen people play on this map that have had some issues, and one of them will take it and one won't take it, or whatever the case may be. But here's the stuff that the construction company is going to clear out. Maybe I'll ask him how much it's going to be when we sell this stuff off here. Let's see if... Let's just go right. We'll try right first, and then if that does not work, we will go somewhere else. All right, let's see. I don't think... Well, we don't want to maybe do that. Let's see if this will sell them here then. I don't care if I have to manually put them in there. We have liftable pallets in, so it's not a big deal. Pallets not accepted here, or planks not accepted here. Okay, let's get these next to the truck again. And let's get auto load turned back on. There we go. And that one that's on its side is not going to load up. They don't like that. This one looks like it's out of range, so there we go. We should have 18,000 back in here. Perfect. Turn auto load off. So now we can just probably back out, I think. I say that as if that's going to be easy. It's definitely a difficult place to sell stuff, dude. Camera collision is going to drive me over the edge. All right, there we go. That was actually pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed with myself on that one. Okay, this one actually, they should just... I think they just sell directly out of the trailer. Let's try this. Yep, there they are. They're selling directly out of the trailer. That's good. Oh, the curtain's open. That makes it easy to... Oh, they're selling all the way back there. Perfect, so I don't have to move this anywhere. They're just going to keep selling. I also need to get some gas for this truck, too. This thing's burning through fuel like it's going out of style. All right, yeah, we're doing good now. All right, that makes me feel better. That means that we can actually make it, and we can actually survive off of our factories that we're doing right now. Okay, there we go. Those are going back up. $39,000. That is fantastic. So, and the curtains are back up. Beautiful. All right, so now we have 48 grand in the bank. So my plan for dirt, my dirt plan. I thought of a few different plans here, but I think this one's going to be the best one. So I think we should be able to buy, theoretically, if I can find it. Actually, it may not be in here. Yeah, I think it's under miscellaneous down here. So if we go to miscellaneous, I think, well, one of the things I know for sure is in here. I just don't know if the other thing is or not. So one of the things I'm thinking we buy, or we can buy, is one of these containers. So these containers, they're both the same, I think. We might just go with the gray one because I think it looks a little bit cooler. But yeah, they're both containers. We can get them in this unrealistic capacity of 150,000 liters. And then there should be, again, I don't know if it's in here or not. Thought it was. There's a trailer back that theoretically, I hope it's not in there. Oh, is it under low loaders? I don't think it is. No, it's not under low loaders. It's got to be under regular trailers. So it's a trailer that is designed to hold the containers. It's a container trailer. There we go. Okay. It's not terribly complicated or anything like that. Let's see if I can find it. It's red, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. I may have just not gone far enough last time. Yeah, there it is right there. So we're looking at 45,000 for this. I'm pretty sure that's what this does. I'm pretty sure that hooks up to this. I could be completely wrong. And then we can use this. Yeah, so this is a tipping container trailer. So we should be able to put a 20 or 25 footer on here, which would be great. Can we do bigger than that? 25-foot truck, 25-foot tractor. Okay, that's cool. You can rearrange that. We'll do a 25-footer. So I think we will... I'm curious to see how this goes. Obviously, we don't have a lot of money, but I think if we lease this, that'll be good for that. And then we can buy one of the containers. The container's only like $3,800, so we can buy one of the containers. We can lease this guy, and then what we also can do to get the stuff actually in there is if we go to belt systems, and this is actually a mod I've never used. I think Mr. Slippy used it on his series to move some dirt at some point, but this is a auto load belt. So this one, it should automatically pick stuff up off of the ground around it. I've never actually used this mod. I've installed it a lot, but I've never actually used it. So I'm curious to see how this will go. But we will probably try that, and then we can lease this as well. So leasing shouldn't be too much for both those. Probably about $5,000-$6,000 plus $4,000 trailer, and we already have a truck to haul stuff. So I think that's my plan for dirt. That's my plan, I think. So let's move back here. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this out of here because that might be a process. And then we're going to keep chugging along. We're still making money off of doing what we're doing. And then I think next episode will probably be our primary goal, will be probably clearing some of that dirt out You know what? Actually, we might even do that this episode. I think we can probably do that. We need to make some progress. I think we're going to do that. So what we're going to do, I'm going to back this guy out of here, get that stuff set up to move some dirt, and I'll bring you guys back in after that. So I think we can afford it, and we should be able to make our money back by selling the dirt, even if we have to rent the train and go that route. So we'll go ahead and get that going, and I'll see you guys here in just a bit. All right, so far things are going to plan. I did test out the belt, and it's doing great. I started driving it in, and you can kind of, I mean, it only drives at 3 miles an hour, so it's kind of a pain. And it will take a while to clear stuff, but it does pick it off the ground in a pretty wide swath. So if I just pull under it right now, that should pick up, I've already picked up all the dirt off the entrance here, so that should theoretically start dumping dirt in. If I get it under, actually, there we go. Okay, there we go. Dirt is coming in, and as soon as that stops giving me dirt, oh wow, it's picking up from very far away, which is great. That makes our lives easier. And it's already, yeah, we already got a crap ton of dirt on here. I think this thing goes at 150,000 this thing holds, I think is what it holds. But, yeah, okay. Then we get in. And then as we're driving, oh, it's picking up gravel now. Well, I don't know where it's getting that gravel from. Oh, from over there. Is there gravel in here? There is. I will be darned. Well, we need you to focus on the dirt. So we're gonna try to do, we're gonna kind of do a cheating number here. I'm just gonna let that go on the ground there. There we go. That's fine. I can pick that up later. Okay, there we go. And nope, quit unloading it. Yep, there we go. It should be hopefully only picking up dirt. We'll see how that goes. I just don't want it to override and do anything crazy or weird. That's the only disadvantage to having such a wide pickup. Okay, it's picking up all the dirt around. Great. It's gonna switch to... Don't like that it missed that little chunk of dirt there. Okay, let's see if we can grab this little bit of dirt here. Since that's closest. Nope. Grab rocks. Darn it. You know, it was a risk. Let's put these rocks back over there. There we go. Oh, what a pain. But well, I mean, I'd say that, but it's actually really not. It's actually really easy to use for the most part. Let's try to get, maybe if we get a little dirt on it, they'll be able to pick that up a little bit easier because it's going to target the dirt. Did it pick up rocks again? Are you kidding me? No, it's picking up dirt. There we go. Okay. I'd say it is removing it from the dirt pile. Now if we go back over here, it should only be able to pick up that dirt. Okay, good, good, good. It's getting only dirt. Picking up dirt. It's full right now, which is fine. I'm going to pull it so it can only get dirt, or at least it only has dirt in its immediate vicinity. There, that should be fine. And then we will pull this under. Okay, and that should just load right up all the dirt that we could ever want and beyond. Now, the only painful part is going to be hopefully getting this on the rail, because this doesn't actually tip back. I'm assuming I can open the, hoping I can, yeah, it says I can unload here. Okay, so it should be something I can unload into something. Get a sip of my coffee there. Now, the train rental, I probably don't want to pay a lot of money for it, so I'll probably just rent it, dump this off. Oh, goodness. I just drove over that. But hey, we have a load of dirt, and I think I can drive that belt system up the roads we need to get it up. Now, the problem is I don't have a way to tow it. I haven't tried with the truck. Does the truck have a hitch on the back? Doesn't, so of course can't. And I did try it. I tried it with the pickup truck. Pickup truck would not tow it, so that's kind of a pain. But okay, yeah. So anyhow, where do I need to go to load this into the train? Probably. I just jump over here real quick so I can take a look. What do we got going on here for train loading? No, this is just a silo. I don't think I can put stuff. This is a train silo. Well, let's say no, it's not a train silo. Okay. What about over here? This area. Okay. No. This should work. Maybe. I'm gonna hope that this works. That looks like a railroad silo there, right there, though. Now the question is, does the railway silo hold dirt? It does. That means it holds dirt, so we can just load it there. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay, which means we probably can put a bunch of it in there first, and then unload it onto the train afterwards. Worst case scenario, we can always dump this on the ground and have the belt loaded on the train. That's just a lot of extra work. Get rid of the dirt, but if we have to do it, we have to do it. So, I like that Jake brake. Might be a little loud for you guys though. Let me turn that off. There we go. Okay. Do I need to go farther? No, it's in this lot here. Okay, let's turn into here. 150,000 liters of dirt. Let's see if we can't. And I know that there's recycling bins and other things. Oh, I can't get through here? That is a true disappointment right there. I can't get out that way either. Well, isn't that something? Isn't that something? That's pretty typical, I feel like, with my luck, though, so I'm actually not super surprised by it. I need to drive around. I can turn around here, potentially. Yeah, we need to drive around and get this unloaded. Let's go ahead and do that. I would like to end this episode with us selling like a massive load of dirt, or as much dirt as we can get on the train, so we can load the railroad silo all the way up, and then what we can do from there. Turn this way. I think this would be the best way to go. But yeah, we can load the railroad silo all the way up, and then we can get another full load of this next to the railroad silo after it's loaded up, and then we can use that to go ahead and get it taken care of. Yeah, okay, so how do I get in there? Okay, yeah, the entrance is right around the other side. Okay, perfect. So I'm assuming this is going to go in to the railroad silo for us, which actually the other thing is, I know this is a little bit cheaty, but we can use the railroad silo for storage if we'd like to, because we don't have to own it to use it. This is problematic so far. There we go, thank God. Oh, it does tip back. Oh my goodness. All right, well, that'll teach me to think things. And we are putting dirt into somewhere. Let's make sure it's actually... Yep, okay, good. Again, I don't know how much it's going to hold, but there we go. We're dumping dirt in there. I'm going to keep working on picking up dirt and getting dirt loaded into here, and I'll bring you guys back in after we have a lot of dirt. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, so the silo is full. It actually only holds... Oh, that auto-save there. It only holds 500,000 liters. So 500,000 liters of dirt, and then I have 150 in here. So let's go ahead and... Where's that train rental point? I think it's just up. Here it is. Here we go. So, $5,000 an hour. Okay. And it is 5.4 kilometers, 5.3 kilometers away. So I am going to wait patiently and put another cut in here so you guys don't have to deal with me waiting for the train. So I'll see you guys in a second when the train's actually here. All right. And it took a little bit to get here, but there it is coming right now. I don't know where it's going to stop. It actually might stop up here. Okay, perfect. Well, we are going to go ahead and start it up. And I think it will hold everything, but I could be completely wrong about that. Let's get these covers opened. We'll see how much it holds, which is kind of part of the experiment here as well. Because I wanted it to get everything that we have obviously on board. Easy does it. There we go. All right, let's put... I should go the other way. Probably be easier. Holy smokes, this thing will load... This silo will hold a lot of everything. There we go. Dirt. Okay. And then while that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and hop in here and start the unloading process for that. There we go. Okay. That should be doing its thing. And we should be able to back up. I think backing up and out that way, because that's the sell point right there. So we're going to try to just back out so it saves us on having to go all the way around the map on, well, not just time, but also just on rental costs. Oop, no, 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 slow down. Oops, that was my bad. That was my bad. There we go. Okay. So 4 cars at 90,000 a piece, and actually we're not going to be able to put it all on here, which is fine. We get a full load out. I think that'll be a good end of the episode. And then we also know what the train holds, which should be, I think, going to be 360,000 based on the math I just did in my head real quick. So we'll see about that. Yep. Yeah, it's looking like it's only going to be 300,000. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think that's all it's going to be. And then we will wrap up the episode at that point, I think, just selling off some of that dirt. And I think that's where we'll call it for today. And obviously tomorrow we have to pay a loan fee, but we have plenty of money in the bank because we sold some stuff off. So we're doing good. And I think we'll make a decent amount of money off of this as well. It won't be a lot. And I like the concept that we have to use the train because, well, the dirt wouldn't be everywhere here if it was worth money. People would probably be picking it up. So in terms of the storyline, it just has to go somewhere else. 390,000? Does that sound right? Oh, each of these back ones might actually hold 120,000 based on the math that has to be that way. So it should be 420,000 total because each of the first ones were 90,000 each, and then that one I think because we're at 180, and that put us up to 300. So if that math does, if I'm mathing correct, this should max out at 420,000, which is better than I thought it'd be. So that is good. Yep, we're already over the 360. So yeah, I think 420 is where this is going to get to, which is great. And that means that, yeah, I'm just so used to the train on Michigan, I think, that Michigan farms I play on there that has so much extra room. So we're going to try to back off the map and see if that works out effectively and pays us appropriately. We should be able to just back out this way. It should kick us out here in a second. There we go. The train will allow driver to turn on the other side of the map. Do you want to sell? Yes. Okay, $488, not bad for the leasing. We actually did pretty good in terms of being very quick about it. I think that was partially because we backed it off the railroad, which worked out great. And we got almost $37,000 off of that. So that was real good for us. And is this guy empty now? He is. Okay. So I think I'm going to call it a day there. It's getting dark, too dark to work probably. There is a nice little shortcut, actually. I don't think I showed you guys this. There's a nice, don't hit the wall. This little road back here. I know it's not as fun to see during the nighttime as it would be during the daytime, but it still is there. This here road just right past this kind of residential area, which I'm sure they love me driving trucks right past them, especially this late at night. Well, I guess it's only 6 o'clock. And then puts us right back out on this road, and then that first right you see right here is onto our property. So it's actually really good, easy way to get dirt over there. But there you guys go. That is this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.